Now, a word of faith from Bishop Barra.
Are you thirsty? Are you hungry for justice? God is the one that can satisfy you, not satisfy your stomach or your throat, but He's the one that can serve you justice. Because since you were born, you have been suffering injustice in life. This Sunday is a day that we are going to put our faith into actions, and we are going to demand from the righteous God justice. In the town, in the city, there were both the problem and the solution. I mean, the widow that had a case and the judge. But the judge was unjust, unfair, unrighteous. But that woman knew her rights. And because she knew her rights, she came every day with her plea, her supplication before the judge. Though he was unrighteous, unfair, wicked, he did not want to grant justice. Because of her rights, he was forced to judge her case. Our God is not unrighteous. He is the righteous God. He is fair, He is just, and He is going to serve justice. Jesus once said, God blesses those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. You shall be satisfied. You are going to bring your petition, your complaint, to present before the throne of God. The throne of God on earth is the altar. Let me show the throne here. The throne is the altar. When you come before the throne of justice, He stands from His throne and He grants you justice. I have now a testimony. Someone that was arrested. Yes, a lady was arrested when she left her place. She was in a shelter. The injustice was she lost her place. She was in a shelter. And she was wrongly arrested. But God served justice to her. Besides, she received a compensation. If I'm not mistaken, it was $50,000. She also has now her own apartment. God has served justice in her life.
The injustice that I had in my life is I was arrested by police officers while I was living in the shelter. I brought my son down to put him on the school bus, and these police officers from nowhere come out of their vehicle and arrested me, placed me in cuffs and injured my hands. When I look at the situation and I look and I see, yes, this is an injustice. So I become very revolted and I say, you know what? I'm not going to fight with anyone. I'm going to take it to the court. For 3 years, I was encountering with this injustice. I took it to the lawyer. I wasn't seeing any result. I wasn't getting what I needed. So I took my injustice to the altar of God. Today, after going to the court of God, the altar, justice was in my favor. I'm now happy because I've won the court case. I'm no longer living in the shelter. I live in my own apartment now.
She was unfairly arrested and injured. Justice was served. She got her compensation, and she is happy. Although there are innumerable human laws, there are still many injustices which no law can correct. What law can make the husband leave the lover? Make the son to stop using drugs? Bring your health back? Or what law can pay your debts? Have you received what you were supposed to earn? Then Job spoke again. My complaint today is still a bitter one, and I try hard not to groan aloud. If only I knew where to find God, I would go to His court. I would lay out my case and present my arguments. Every case brings two elements, arguments and evidence. There are many people full of arguments, but this is not enough to bring justice. There must be evidence. And in our case, the evidence is our faith in God's court. And that is why we will cry out to God before His tribunal. Sunday, September 17th, the day of God's justice in your life. 7075 Southwest Freeway, or in a Universal Church near you.